Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a very simple example of this. There was a season Joseph rose so high in the land of Egypt, prime minister, and he was in office from the age of 30 to the age of 110. That's 80 years. 80 years in office. During that 80 years, the Jews prospered so much and became well established in the land of Egypt. They took over the economy. They were everywhere. They have multiplied. The promise that God gave Abraham that they would be a mighty nation was fulfilled. But the time came for them to leave and go and possess the land of promise. And this new phase now, Moses is supposed to rise up and lead them. Do you know what would have happened if Moses got up and came to people that were billionaires? They built houses, they own streets, they have developed infrastructure, businesses, companies. Tell them, go where? Who will follow him? Nobody was going to follow him. Of course, if he made that statement, there could be a plot to get him off. You know, they killed the Messiah, so don't think they cannot kill Moses. So how did God move them? Everyone say adversity. You need to be able to tell the timing when your season has ended for a particular phase. Because anytime you reach an altitude, God allows you a season to enjoy that. But when it's time to climb a higher altitude, watch what the eagle does to the eagle's nest. It comes to that nest and tears it. Because these kids, these baby eaglets that have been here feeding and growing, it is now time for them to transit to another season when they can become eagle and start flying. So he will come there and tear up the nest. And what in our own case God does, he just permits the enemy. Meanwhile, for the enemy, he would think, let me deal with it, let me destroy them. He would think, no. If you don't give us an exam, we will never graduate from students to become doctors. We will never graduate from this phase to become bankers. We will never graduate from this phase to become pilots. We will stay here. It might be nice. Campus life can be interesting. But it's a phase. Will you want to take me back to those days? We enjoyed fellowship, all the things. We enjoyed it. But will you want to take me back there? Never. I will not allow that. So, what happened? He turned the heart of Pharaoh against his people and he began to oppress them. What is that? Two things. God prepares the leader that will lead the people, just like he has prepared this man. All the encounters you are having, God prepares you for your role. You see the kind of things he was telling you, you and him were discussing. But then, if the leader is ready, the program of God is not successful yet till God prepares the people to follow their leader. So, how did he get Israel to follow Moses? He started stirring up their nest. So all those, they were killing their babies. Egyptians were oppressing us. There are all those. It's just to get them so that when Moses says, move, everybody can follow. Jews are very tough people because they are independent people. They are weighed by themselves. Of course, Benjamin Netanyahu made a statement, his first tenure during Trump. He said, you think it's hard to lead U.S.? Oh. You're leading 300 million people who can follow. But he said in Israel, it is 900 generals, captains. Each one is his own leader. So God will work on the angle of leadership. You see how he spent 40 years preparing Moses. And finally at the burning bush, he got him ready. Then he had to work on the people. And that is the purpose. You see, there is an intelligence behind adversity. When believers are not trained in that, because there are about 7 lessons to learn about adversity. I'm just mentioning 2 now. When believers are not trained in that, what happens is that when negative circumstances hit them, that's when a lot of people give up. They fall apart because they don't understand. They start wondering if God has abandoned them, wondering what is going on. But the same way you have financial intelligence, and you use it to create a lot of wealth, or you have spiritual intelligence, or you develop emotional intelligence and social skills, and you're able to deal with people. There is a special intelligence, understanding, wisdom when it comes to adversity.